All right, Coach. Normally the Texas heat and humidity mean the roof stays closed, but not today as the sun is out here at NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
61, Max, ready?
Play action. It's Rudolph. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there right off the bat. 55 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Montgomery, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
On the set. 55. Check 55. Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
From the 29, Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Jets first down.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. On play action, it's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Murray again. It's caught right side by Daniels. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. He was looking for Daniels that time, and it's 3rd and short. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. First down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. That's caught by Montgomery. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Being chased out left. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Yep.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Boom! Yeah, baby.
Ready? 18, Gator.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Shoot.
3rd and long. It's Rudolph. And an alley to run. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's get there.
That's taken in by Callaway. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Antonio Callaway, 78 yards. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
14. Texans 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Blue down, blue down.
Here's Rudolph. He completes it to Boyd. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43.
It's a gain of 29. That's good for the Texans. 1st down.
Ready, ready.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the 1st half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got you, son.
Ready, ready.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Rudolph loses the football. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to grade the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? The first carry for Josh Adams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle.
Murray now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point try by Bailey. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Jets 21, Texans 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Topper! Check. Rock it. Snap.
On second down, it's Montgomery. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
Third and less than a yard.
Ready, set.
55. Check. 55. Mike.
Look at me. Go. Go.
This is Barton. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a 1st down.
90, Wolf. Go.
Watch left. He's solid again.
Here comes a 1st down throw for Rudolph. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Yes.
Going for it, it's Rudolph. Rudolph loses the football. It's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a tough turnover there, as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
I see you over there.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And he pushed it right. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On second down, Montgomery. And some space here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Rudolph looking to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
60 outlaw.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rudolph on first down. Airing one out for Boyd. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans get a bit closer. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now Rudolph on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On the carry, it's Bawden. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Hey, Sam off. Hey, lock it. Say. Shoot. Switch it. Protein spill. Tighten up. Go on. Check. Get it.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. This Jet defense so far standing tall. They need another stop now, 3rd and goal. They'll run for it in Montgomery. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. David Montgomery, as the first half is winding down, and the Texans cut into that lead. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. And the kick by Elliott is good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Finding Green complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 32-yard line. On first down, this is Adams. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. This is caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. Leo. Shoot.
On 1st down, Montgomery. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He sets to fire deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey. 4 down.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Gordon, his first touchdown of the new season as his guys are back within a single score. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention for this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Murray going to throw. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Murray now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that's complete. It's Green here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Sheds off the tackle, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Jets will extend their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And that's caught by Smith. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rudolph. Carrying it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. 4 down.
Back to the air, Rudolph on 2nd down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air, Rudolph. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Rudolph going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Rudolph looking to throw. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th, Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jones has it. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Rudolph. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. The open man is Smith. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Check 55. They're running.
Hey, exit.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Rudolph looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Second and 10, Rudolph again. Airing it out deep for Smith. Then his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Let me know what you got. What you got, Heavy?
On second down, here's Murray. And Daniels has it over the middle. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Jets on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Murray on third down. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he's got this one complete to Callaway. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively. Jars it free, no first down.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Rudolph. He's going to let it fly. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 18. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
50, plant. Set, go. Set, 10 Lobo. Fire. Ready? 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Shoot! Here we go, here we go. 8, read. Head up. Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Hit it. Ready, ready. 18 Gator. Say, huh. Here we go. Set. 60 Outlaw. Ready, ready. Let's go now. 18 Gator. Greystone travel. Leaf River. Leaf River. Okay, ready? Now. Set, ready? 10 Tucson. Pilot, 64, weak. Hot, go. Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Here we go. And read. Ready, go. Got it. Rotate. Spell. Exit. Push. Okay. Right. 61. Match. Ready, ready. Charlie, hut go! Set! Hit the flat! 22, jet bomber! Return! 132, fire! Here we go! Set! 60 outlaw! Blue draw Corcoran. Ball drop ready. Set ready. 30 base. Team set. Single. Ready, ready. Topper. Topper. Set. Set. Let's go! 15 Lonnie, set up!
Not scared. Hunt, hunt, go. Ready, ready. 18 Gator, 18 Gator. Zoom, zoom. Set, hut. Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hut, hut. Here we go. 60 yards. Hut. Ready. Naughty Wolf. Ready, go. On the set. Hook. Set, hut. Ready, ready. Down. Head, hut, go. Here we go. Here we go. We go. 132. Fire. Set and read. Bullet, high, ready. Here we go. Set. Get the blast. Off, off. Set, go. Set, ready. 60 outlaw. 80 weapon. Delta, delta. Set, back. Ready, set, set up. Okay, ready. Head go. Let's go. 30 base. Red hut. Let's go now. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Bust, hut, hut. Ready, ready. 10, hut.